This past weekend, I went to an offline Mortal Kombat tournament, and it confirmed something to me that a lot of people have said about Mortal Kombat for years. The SoCal Gaming Expo has come and gone. It's a tiny convention compared to some of the more popular ones, but they had some cool stuff like arcades on free play, vendors selling stuff, and a pretty spacious console gaming room with a very rowdy crowd for a Tetris tournament.
Over here on CT1 on my right, you're gonna get the number 1 seed, the Blue Scooty!
A buddy of mine and I competed in a Mortal Kombat tournament, which, oddly enough, we both tied for 5th place. The link for the results are in the description. It was cool to see teams I wasn't familiar with, like this insane player who beat me with Peacemaker and Goro. But what was even better was talking to him after the match about why he paired them together, how I could improve my game, and just thoughts about Mortal Kombat in general. What was made painfully aware was, despite how many people purchased Mortal Kombat, it seems very few people were willing to play in an offline setting. The event barely got 8 people to play in the tournament, which got a snicker from the tournament organizer himself. Someone actually had to do double duty and play in both the Mortal Kombat tournament and the Guilty Gear tournament for us to get the 8 players. Magnus Carlson, the current undisputed best chess player in the world, prefers to play the game online from his home. But despite that, this is what he feels the best way to experience chess is.
Well, obviously most chess fans watch tournaments online or on TV, and I think that's the way it's going to continue for the foreseeable future. I do want to have events as well that look more like chess boxing, where there are a lot of fans. Maybe the players can play with noise-canceling headphones, so that people around can make as much noise as they want. So I do think that that's something that could be exciting for chess as well.
There's just something about playing across from another human being that you can talk to, shake their hand after the match, perhaps pick their brain about the game afterwards, become friends, or completely roll your eyes and mock what they're wearing with your friends once you're across the room from your opponent. This is the way games should be played. There are people that claim Mortal Kombat shouldn't be at events like EVO because we're not part of the FGC. And I now see that they kind of have a point. How can Mortal Kombat be part of the fighting game community when there's hardly any community? I know a guy that runs a King of the Hill for MK1 every Sunday, and something like this is a great place to start. It starts with each and every one of us to cultivate the Mortal Kombat community. It can be as simple as an online King of the Hill, or if there's a local near you, try to find some time to go and meet people there in person. Also, I have to say this pertains to adults, of course. Everyone underage, you guys stay online, don't meet up with strangers, and always follow good online practices. But for the adults out there, I know life can get busy, but if you can, try to make time to go to a public local event. You can find events on start.gg, and there'll be a link for that in the description as well. Meet people, play some games, mingle. Take it from me, it's the best way to play the game. You might actually find a friend and help create the C in FGC. If you got this far and you enjoyed the video, you can
acknowledge me
by hitting the like button. You can hit confirm that by hitting the subscribe button and joining
literally millions
of ShinFit subscribers. If you like fighting game content, there's a video on screen now that I'm sure you're going to enjoy, but more importantly than everything else, don't get beat up out there.